Can we finish Season 2 stronger than we finished Season 1? Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 90, and it is the FIFA 23 Hibernian FC Rebuild to Glory, the series where we take Hibernian over 5 seasons, over 10 episodes, and we try and rebuild them to their former glory days and win the Scottish Premiership. That is the long-term goal. We're not going to win it this season, so after this season, we will have 3 years left to do it. However, we can do better than we did last year. Last year, we finished outside the top 6. This year, we can finish inside the top 6, and I think we will. If you look at the table, I think it's fair to say that we've got a decent gap over Motherwell. We've got an 8-point gap. We're in 5th place. Dundee United are a fuller point behind. It's looking like the minimum we're going to finish is 5th. But 5th wouldn't be a success, not with the players we've brought in. For me, I want to finish 3rd. Even that's going to be difficult now. We're, 12 points behind Hearts, so the chances of us overcoming Hearts is unlikely. However, I do believe we can catch Aberdeen, only 4 points behind them. So, let's see how we got on then. Also got Scottish Cup. Hopefully we can do better in that this year. Our next game is actually against St Mirren. So, with that said, we are going to get into this. And I did say I was going to give Alvaro a start, and I'm going to stick to that. So let's do it. Let's put Alfaro in there. And I know it's risky. We're taking out Nisbet. We're putting in Alfaro. I mean, this could come back and bite us, but I'm going to try it. We're going to go with Alfaro up front. And we won. Get in. Happy days. Hibernian and then into the next round of the Scottish Cup. It was Martin Boyle with the goal, but you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. I mean, everyone got pretty good ratings as well, so I am more than happy with that. And that is us, guys, into the next stage of the Scottish Cup. And we follow up that St Mirren Cup win with a victory over Dundee United and then a draw against Ross County. Slightly disappointed with the draw, but you know what? It's an unbeaten start to the new year. 2024, we have yet to taste defeat. In the cup, I don't think the second round's been drawn yet for the cup, which is a shame because I wanted to see who we're going to be getting. But yeah, as you can see, it's all league games yet, so I guess we'll keep an eye on that, and we will keep it out and see who we get in the next round of the cup. But we're moving in now to the transfer deadline day. I don't know if we're going to bring in any more signings. I think this could be a quiet window for us. I definitely want to improve on the centre defensive midfield position, but I just haven't really seen anybody that, I feel like's a good fit. So I'm not going to rush it. If we can't get the right player, then we'll probably not bother. I mean, this guy looks no bad, but I think he's too old. Well, realistically, I'm looking for someone a bit younger, but I mean, none of these players are really doing it for me. So it looks like it could be a quiet transfer deadline day. And there you go, guys. We've done it again. We've brought in another signing, and it's a familiar face. Alan Campbell returns to Scotland, and we get an A grade. Wow, okay, the controller just exploded. We got him really, really cheap. So, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. So, he will come in, I guess, at the end of the season. I believe we don't get him to the end of the season, which is a shame on a pre-contract, but it is what it is. It's better than nothing. And I guess we'll find out his rating when he does 72. So, there you go. Straight into the first team, 100%. And here we go. A new signing. Who's this? Walking in, shaking hands. We have a new arrival here at Hibernian. We have no idea who it is. Is it Alan Campbell? It looks a little bit like Alan Campbell. What the fuck? Why is he holding up a Real Madrid shirt? What the hell is this? Who the hell is this guy? Oh, Lewis Florini. We got him on loan for 6 months. I didn't think he was going to accept. Holy crap. I cannot believe we've made this signing. Lewis Florini coming in. The Man City man. Comes into the team and wow. Alrighty. Happy days. Happy days. We could also sign Mark O'Hara from St Mirren. Now, I'm not sure what rating he is, so I don't know. The fact that we've got Lewis Florini coming in now and Alan Campbell at the end of the season, I'm going to pass on Mark O'Hara. So that will do it, guys, for this transfer window. We've got Florini coming in right now, and of course we will have Campbell at the end of the season. on a free. So I think we've done pretty well there with that business. Maybe we can find out Mark O'Hara's actual rating, and if it is decent, if it looks like he could be a player for us next season, then you know, we can do that in the end of the season, you know, the summer. But for now, the transfer window will end, and it will end with us just making the one loan signing. Of course, like I said, we do have Campbell, but we don't get him till the end of the season. And that is it, guys. Transfer window has came and finished. Alright, so another 2 games have come and gone. It's another defeat against Hearts in the league. We need to stop losing the Hearts. I think we've lost literally pretty much every Edinburgh derby in this rebuild. We then beat Kilmarnock, though, to bounce back. And up next, it is the big one. It is Hearts in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Cup. So, of course, we are going to have to see what happens. Gordon's out. Damn it, that's not what we wanted to see there. Gordon out for this match. So he's not, he's back. He's back. That's good to see. So, yeah, let's get Florini back in there. We will put him in over Kenny. He's definitely going to start. Nisbet. Oh, my God, Nisbet. I don't know what to do. Nisbet and... Can't look at McGeady. McGeady's down at 54 rating. What the hell happened there? McGeady absolutely screwed. I don't know. Do we start with the... There's a lot of tired players here. We could maybe play McCarthy's Alvaro. I'm going to have to play Alvaro. We'll play Alvaro on the left. And will that do us? Bouchard's looking tired as well. We'll bring in Fish. We'll bring in Fish. There you go. That's the team then that will take on Hearts. It's not full strength, but it's the best that we've got, guys. So we're going to have to go with it. And yeah, the nerves are getting to me here. I'm going to take a sip of tea. Hopefully I can calm us down a wee bit. We'll be going from right to left here. I think this would... I'm not too sure if it's official, but I don't remember us winning any Edinburgh derbies. This might be, if we can win this, our first Edinburgh derby win. And it's long overdue. Hearts, so hang on. 10 minutes in and now Hearts playing it out from the back. Ball played out to Alan Forrest. Benenjame. Chance now. Shankland. Shankland had a good chance there, but he's ran away with it. He's ran out towards the corner for like there. Wasn't a great bit of play there from Shankland. Could have possibly done better. But here we go, Hibs again on the counter. Playing some really good stuff here. Nice 1-2s. And again, we lose it in an area that's important. An area where we can't really afford to lose it now. It's another shot. This time it comes in and it is saved again by Frutal. So, good stuff there. Shankland again. And this time, Hearts are in front. It's a familiar story, man. It's always Hearts leading the way, winning, man. What the hell's happening here? Unbelievable. Hearts again now coming forward. Oh my God, Knight. It's injured. Right, I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave him on for now, but again, that's not ideal, is it? 1-0 down. Knight injured. Nisbet absolutely wrecked. Nisbet's wrecked. I don't think we can keep Nisbet on much longer. So we'll see. Halkett then. Alright, there you go, 1-0. Hearts at the break. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Hearts dominating this game. Look at that, man. 60-odd% possession. We haven't even had a shot yet. This is not great. Crossing into the middle. Threat over for now, it seems. Josh Ginelli deserves credit for winning the ball back. Alright. Again, coming forward. Again, we lose the ball, man. We haven't offered anything. Right, we're going to go attacking here. We're going to go ultra attacking. Lovely ball over the top. Now a decent position and a good challenge to bring that. All right, come on. This is a chance to get Nisbet running forward. Ah. Devlin, an incisive pass. Chance saved by the goalkeeper. All right, here we go. Who can he pick out? Oh, yes! We've equalised, and it's Jason Knight, the man that was injured. He's not injured anymore. He's on his feet. He's equalising for Hearts, and I mean equalising for Hibs, should I say. And what a big goal that could be. especially if we have ambitions here of doing anything in this Scottish Cup this year. Oh, yes, another chance now. Can we maybe even go ahead? It's Nisbet. Oh, it was just played behind him, and looks like that's offside, so Hearts will get the goal kick or the free kick or whatever. Oh, no. We're in trouble here. Cabraja comes across, does well, but Hearts now. Oh, another great save by Fruital. Fruital here keeping us in this. Oh, it's another good save by Fruital, and that's it. It's going to be a replay, guys. A goal for Shanklin, a goal for Knight. It's finished 1-1 at Tynecastle. Okay, and since that draw against Hearts in the Scottish Cup, our season has kind of fallen apart. We drew against Dundee United. We drew against Livingston. We lost against Rangers. We drew against Celtic. We drew against Motherwell. We drew against St Johnstone. And now up next we have Hearts in the Scottish Cup. At least it's our home tie this time. But honestly, we've fallen so far behind in the league table that it now looks like, it honestly looks like 5th is the best we can do. And we're actually getting caught. We're getting reeled in by Motherwell. So we're only 5 points ahead of Motherwell now. We are now 8 points behind Aberdeen and 18 points behind Hearts. So honestly, with 7 games to go, guys, it's not looking too good here. But we'll keep on trying. I'm hoping that we'll have enough to stay ahead of Motherwell and claim that European spot for next year. And then, of course, if we do that, we will need to bring in a lot of players. We'll need to increase the size of the squad for sure. But yeah, right now, guys, it's not looking good. And like I said, we do have the Cup replay up next. Alright, here we go then. The replay, the Scottish Cup, the big one. We're going to do a quick skim, guys. We're going to go for a quick skim. What the hell? A quick sim. And we're just going to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Can we do it? Fuck! How did we lose 4-1? I mean, what the hell is this? Right, that calls for a post-match interview. I'm not accepting that. Losing 4-1 at home. Celtic have beat Rangers there into the semi. What a chance that was us to get into the semis there. Right, say something. That was more than just a defeat. You're torn apart by Hearts, yeah. Our boys aren't at this level yet. We're shit. We're absolute shit. We're a team in progress, and we're not progressing. What do you make of Fan Barod today? Not a lot. I want more from him. I need more from him. He needs to show us more if he wants to be the main man here. It was quite a heavy defeat today. Could your team have done more? We were taught a lesson. And it wasn't a lesson that we want to get taught again. We do not want to go into history class and relearn this defeat. I'm hoping this defeat will never, ever happen again. Alright, so the good news is we did make it into the split. However, the bad news is I don't think we're going to improve on 5th place. I'm hoping that we can stay ahead of Motherwell. 5th place should get us European football for next season. But yeah, unless we can turn around an 11-point gap, which is going to be extremely unlikely, we ain't finishing any higher than 5th, which again, I think considering the players that we brought into the team, is kind of disappointing. Okay, so we finally got one over on Hearts in the post-split, but unfortunately we followed up with a defeat to Celtic, a draw to Motherwell, and a defeat to Rangers. So that means going in to the last game of the season against Aberdeen, which we will be playing, we could be caught by Motherwell, and we will be caught by Motherwell if we lose and Motherwell pick up the win. Now, Motherwell are playing Hearts. I guess it's a more winnable game than playing the Old Firm. Speaking of the Old Firm, Rangers, Celtic, and a title decider, 2 points in it. Rangers playing Celtic at Ibrox. That is a massive game, but we'll be focusing on our game. We need to pick up at least a point to secure European football for us next season. Let's do it, guys. Aberdeen up next. So here's how we line up then. Last game of the season, Fruital in nets. We have Cabraja, Gordon, Bashuri, Caden on the bench. We might bring on Marshall since it's his last game for the club. Got Farini, Knight and Newell in midfield. And up front it is Fan Barod, Nisbet and Boyle. So yeah, let's see if we can secure a point that will get us 5th place. Aberdeen then, free kick here, right on the edge of the box. This could be dangerous. Wow, it is dangerous. It's right in the back of the net and it's Duke. Dynamite Duke has done it again. You just can't stop this guy. It's an absolute rocket into the back of the net. And when he does that, you have no chance. Aberdeen with a 1-0 lead. Thanks to a Duke free kick. Up and over the wall and in to the back of the net. Come on, Knight. Trying to respond. It's Knight. Oh, Knight's done well. He gets away and he shoots and it's saved by Ruse. And I mean, that was decent there for Knight. Didn't have much support though. And that is too easy. That is Aberdeen with a 2-0 lead. And if Motherwell are winning, then we could be saying goodbye to European football next season. Mackenzie doubles the lead for the Sheep. One Knight again. It's Knight looking for Nisbet. Oh, it was so close. We tried to control it, but the ball got away from us. And it's 3-0. Aberdeen are destroying us here. Terrible end of the season. It's Duke again. What can you do to stop this, man? Looks like on today's performance, nothing. Oh, and it's Duke again. That's the hat-trick. Duke has done it. Completes the hat-trick today. Oh, and I just want to pack up and go home, guys. It's 4-0 to Aberdeen. Well, Martin Boyle. Out to McCurdy. McCurdy, come on. Back to Boyle. Nice. Boyle gets one back. But it's not enough, is it? One goal. It's hardly worth celebrating, but looks like Boyle's going to celebrate it anyway. It's Knight again. Knight. Oh, we tried to play him through. Close. It's Knight. Knight through to Boyle. And Boyle makes it 4-2. It's a quick double there for Martin Boyle. Good ball to McCurdy. Can we complete a comeback here? It's McCurdy. McCurdy. Oh, it's close. But no, Boyle just couldn't get it. Almost tapped in a hat-trick. And that's it, guys. We finished the last game of the season. 4-2 defeat. Made it a little bit more respectable towards the end. But Duke collects the match ball. And it's a game that we want to forget. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Motherwell did not win. If Motherwell did win, then yeah, we are screwed. Hearts done us a favour. Hearts got the win over Motherwell. So, hopefully, somebody in the top 4 won the Scottish Cup. And if that is the case, then we will be in Europe next season. And Aberdeen win the Scottish Cup. So, I mean, if Aberdeen can win a cup, why can't we? Maybe because they smashed us on the final day of the season. But the good news is that means that we will, or at least we should, unless something has changed majorly, then we will be in the Europa Conference League next season, which is a bonus. We will need to strengthen the squad, though. We're already struggling at the moment without it. I'm sure things are going to get a lot more difficult with it. And with Rangers defeating Celtic on the final day of the season, Rangers actually win the title. So there you go, 90 points is enough for Rangers to win. It's their first title in a few years, so they will be celebrating that. As for us, we did come home in 5th place. Way too far behind Aberdeen and Hearts, so let's be honest. I mean, we finished 25 points behind Hearts. How's that even happening, guys? I do not know. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, and we will need to fix it for next season. But let's look at the stats then. So Fruto came in, played 38 games in the league, got 7 clean sheets, an average rating of 6.43. Not bad. I've been impressed with him, and I think going forward he is going to be huge for us. David Marshall made 1 appearance. He's retiring. Murray Johnson will step up next year. Will he get more game time? Honestly, I don't know. We have Cabraja. He's the only left back at the club. I think we could improve on him. Will we improve on him? Maybe. I don't think the left back position is a priority. But if we were offered, something, if we were given a good option at left back, then I would definitely listen to it. We've got Rocky Bashuri, a 6.22. Gordon, a 6.21. Hanlon, a 6.32. He's also, I think, retiring at the end of the season. And then Will Fish, a 6.11. Our defenders just not good enough. They're all around that 6.2 mark, and that explains why we're conceding so many goals. Caden at right back, 6.35. Lewis Miller, 6.17. With Kenny, again, low ratings. Aidan McGeady never even got a game. No wonder. He's down at 51 overall. He's leaving at the end of the season as well. Newell, average season. Doyle Hayes, average season. Lewis Florini, who we brought in on loan, cost us a lot of money. Bang average. Only 1 goal in 13 appearances. Not good enough. Jason Knight did a little bit better than he did last season, but I still expect more for the guy. 9 assists and 4 goals in 40 appearances in total. I think you'd expect him to do more than that, let's be honest. Josh Campbell, another poor rating. Henderson, 8 games, created nothing. No goals, no chances. Poor for Henderson. Martin Boyle, 7 goals out of 30 appearances. I mean, not horrible, but you expect more from him. McCurdy, again, always seems to be the main man. on the right-hand side at least. 12 goals out of 33 games. That's not too bad, and a much better rating than Martin Boyle. Myron Van Barroyd, who came in, done a really good job. 13 goals in 38 Premier League games. Almost got a 7 rating, so I think he showed how good he was. Nisbet, again, had another good season. Wasn't as impressive as he was last year, but he's still done a good job. So, yeah, Nisbet, crucial that we keep him at the club. 75 rated now, and he'll be a big part of our season next year. Alvaro, who we brought in from Real Madrid, only 1 goal in 14 CINCH Premiership appearances. I was hoping for more than that. Hopefully he'll kick on next year, but yeah, no, the performances and stats don't exactly look great for Alvaro. And last but not least, we had Melkerson, who made 4 appearances in the CINCH Premiership, but didn't have a single goal. Maybe we can't really blame him. We didn't get much game time, but still, I think we need to improve, guys, next season. I think we're going to have to make a couple of signings, especially with the potential of European football. And it's just not good enough. 2 seasons in, I thought we'd be further along than this. So, yeah, I think the 3rd season, we need to see major improvements. If we don't start closing the gap in the next season, then what are we doing? What is the point of this? If we cannot close the gap by the end of next season, then we've got no chance. We're not just going to magically go in the last season or last penultimate season. We're not just going to magically, go and win the league title unless we show big improvements this year. So this is the make or break season, guys. We're approaching the halfway distance of the save. We've got European football this year. We have money as well. This is a big season for us. We either spend the money wisely, we bring in players, we improve the squad, or we don't, and we just go backwards, or we stay stationary. Now, we do have Alan Campbell coming in, which I am looking forward to. I think he will have a big role for us. He should go straight into starting 11, so he has 1 player coming in. Who knows? I'm hoping, though, before the start of the season, we'll add a few more. But that's going to do it, guys, for this episode 4 of the Hibernian rebuild. We're not quite there yet. There was a small improvement, though, let's be honest. We improved a little bit, but I don't think the improvement was big enough. If we go at the rate of improvement for Season 1 to Season 2, we're going to be nowhere near winning the league by the end of Season 5. So we need to see a much, much bigger improvement in Season 3, guys. And I think we can do it starting in Episode 5. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. And of course, until then, been Scotland 90. Thanks for watching, and peace.